What are vibes, right? So let's get down to it. Vibes, according to Vibe Tribe, said it's an energy, a feeling. But what is a feeling exactly? It's somebody's emotions. So when somebody says your vibes are off, it's like, no, how about this? How about your emotions are off? How about your feelings are fucked up? It ain't me, it's you. And then the person with the vibes are like, no, it's not me, it's you. I feel it in the vibes. If you can't feel it in the vibes, then we can't make this work out. I was thoroughly insulted when I went to someone's house after a date and she started lighting up what looked like a tree trunk, right? Because she wanted to clean the air of the bad vibes. I'm like, what do you mean that you're gonna protect your vibes by lighting this incense? Because I don't care how much your house smells like patchouli, I'm still gonna go through your purse and rob your shit. Right after sex, when you go to the bathroom, I'm still gonna rummage through your stuff to see what I can take. And then all you'll see is probably like an empty dresser drawer, but at least it'll smell nice. Yeah, I think people that talk about vibes, they're extremely selfish. What do you think about that? Why is it that all people with vibes, they think they're better than you because they got dreadlocks and puka shells on? And they always got to chant to the moon and start banging on some drums. How about you work a 9 to 5, you support children? Those are good vibes. Those are called responsible vibes. Yeah, I think vibes can be defined differently by different people. It's a feeling. It's an emotion you catch. Yeah, but everybody defines it differently. Oh, he's got big dick energy. Exactly. But somebody else might say, oh, he's got big dick energy. It's toxic. Exactly. Anybody can interpret vibes in their own selfish, self-indulgent ways. As a matter of fact, talking about vibes probably means you have bad vibes. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, because anybody that says good vibes only is completely suspect on having the worst vibes ever. You know why? Because they're trying to alter your reality. Oh! What are vibes? Vibes are the emotional signals a person gives out to those around them with their body language and social interactions. An example of good vibes is a happy person smiling and having a positive effect on those around them. Yeah, so it's not really vibes per se. It's not really vibes that you're describing here when you say vibes. What you're really saying is this person nice? But even the nicest people can be the worst kinds of people. You ever met somebody that was nice and then later on you found out they weren't so nice? So what, they manipulated the vibe in the beginning and then they just completely changed vibes later? Is that how it works? Let's go. The 6 definitions of vibes. Here we go, guys. We're taking a deep dive and figuring this out. All right, the emotional signals with body language and social interaction. I thought, this is a sentence using vibes as an example. I thought I was picking up on some major vibes out there. Positive vibes from others can help you feel good about quitting and sticking to your plan. His vibes interfere with your crystal ball. See what I mean? You see what I mean? You see where this thing automatically goes when you talk about vibes? It goes completely haywire. People that talk about this stuff, it's like, I don't get it, man. You can feel the good vibes from the audience. Okay, as a comedian, I can understand that. But we don't call it the audience is vibing. We say you can read the audience, right? Perhaps it's your outlooks or perhaps it's the vibes you emit. Yeah, man. So my theory is this, guys. If anyone talks about vibes, they probably have really bad vibes because they're manipulating it to their favor, and all they got to do is tell you that your vibes aren't good enough. Anybody can go out there and say your vibes are off. Yeah, dude, we're not feeling your vibes. Like, oh yeah, well, I'm not feeling any of your vibes. What do you think about that? Well, whose vibes is the real vibe? You know, I'm walking in here, you guys with your fucking dreadlocks and your loose clothing and your fucking little tie-dye shirt, you're giving us bad vibes. No, you're giving me bad vibes. I'm not feeling comfortable around you guys. Here we go. All right, let's go to another definition. What is a vibe person? A vibe is an energy someone has. You can tell if somebody is happy, sad, angry, and many other emotions just from the vibe they give out. Okay, so you can tell, so it's something that you pick up, right? Vibe refers to vibrations. We feel vibrations of a person when we interact with him. Oh, so it's automatically him? These vibrations may be positive or may be negative according to that person's perspectives about us. If he has some ill thoughts about us, we feel bad vibes despite his sweet words and vice versa. Feel a vibe or get a vibe generally refers to positive vibrations. All right, well, it totally sounds like that vibes are completely subjective. Vibes is what you define vibes to be. But is vibes the real thing? No, it's not. It's what you feel, man. It's what's out there in your heart. So let's go ahead and say it right here, right now in the Miami Comedy Podcast, man. Vibes is just your own personal reality, and you try to push it on someone else. Because I know a lot of people that would come up to you, smile at you, make you feel like you're special, and then ghost you. Why did you let him fuck you? He had good vibes.